Hey everyone, it's CL, and for today's video I wanted to share with you the new planner that I am using for all my reseller stuff. So like I said in past videos, Poshmark is my main side hustle right now. I do sell a tiny bit on Mercari, and if I decide to expand even past that, then I will add it to my planner here. But the reason why I picked this up is actually I was at Michael's picking up some random supplies that I needed, and I always stop by the planner section because I'm actually a huge bullet journaler and I am very much into planners as well. And every time I pass by their planner section at Michael's, it's really pricey. It's like way too much that I'm willing to spend on a planner, but it so happened to be 50% off, and I thought it was finally my opportunity to buy a planner. So I finally chose one, and this is the one that I chose. They had many different designs. I really like this one, and they do have an opening here where you can change the cover if you wanted to. I like how sturdy the cover is, unlike other planners where their cover is pretty much like a hard cardboard. I like that this is plastic and that it's like you can change out the cover. And I like this little saying here, nothing is out of my reach, because when it comes to reselling, when it comes to life in general, you have your down days where it's like, what's the point, right? So I really like this quote that they have here, nothing is out of reach. I have no idea what I want to put in this plastic pocket. Maybe some stickers, some washi tape, I'm not really sure. Still trying to figure it out. I've only had this planner for a couple days, so I'm trying to figure it out as I go along. Alright, so one of the pages I have here is like staying motivated. So since this is my planner related to reselling, I just jotted down a few things. So reasons I want to be. So reasons I want to be a successful Posh ambassador is to supplement my income, financial independence, get out of debt, and future savings. So being a successful Posh ambassador will help me achieve those goals down the line for one day. So I also sell on Mercari. So reasons I want to do Mercari is it's a platform to sell my hard goods. Normally I would sell hard goods on eBay, but I'm trying to stay away from eBay. I kind of just don't want to deal with eBay. So I'm trying out Mercari, and then along with Mercari, I'm also going to try to supplement my income and also cross list for more sales. So in my planner, they have like a little section for short-term and long-term goals. So the short-term goals that I put for April is to clean out my Posh closet and kind of delete things that I don't really want on there or that are outdated and I just don't think will sell. To retake some pictures, because not all my pictures are great, and if anything, it needs a lot of improvement, and improve my background. I really am having a problem with my background. I'm just not happy with it, and I can't find like a good solution that I'm happy with. So that's like an ongoing thing that I'm trying to work through. Like, what can I do to make my closet look better, more professional, and I'm still trying to figure that out. So I gave the deadline of April 30th, so hopefully by the end of the month I'll figure it out, but no promises there. Short-term goal is that I would like to post at least 100 YouTube videos to my new YouTube channel that's dedicated to reselling. Gave myself the deadline of September 2019. And short-term goal, 15 Instagram posts, and that might sound very silly to some of you, but please know that I am not a social media person. Like, I have Facebook, I have Twitter, but I mainly have those to follow other people. I don't necessarily post on there. So now that I have an Instagram for like my reselling stuff like Poshmark and such, it's hard for me to think of what to post because I'm really introverted. So just putting myself out there in general is a struggle because like I don't normally post about myself. It feels awkward to me. So if I can manage to get 15 posts on my Instagram, that is going to be a very positive short-term goal for me, for someone who's just not a social media type person. So that's one of my short-term goals. And this planner lists out like a lot of these type of pages, so you can have a lot of short-term and long-term goals. And I think it's really a good way to keep you motivated, keep you thinking about it, keep having a goal that's fresh in your mind to work towards. I'm very much a goal-oriented person, so having these short-term and long-term goals really helps. This page here is blank. A lot of this is blank. This is a planner that I just recently picked up. So here is like a vision board. I don't have many visions right now. Apparently, I don't know what to add to here. Like I have goals in mind. I have things that I want to achieve in the future, and I have to translate that to a vision board. Now, I can't draw at all, so I don't know if I want to get like magazines and cut out magazines and like glue it to the paper, or if I want to like doodle something. That I'm still trying to figure through. I'm really taking my time. I want it to look nice for me, and especially I really hate when I have to like rip out pages of a planner, because you can't really put pages back in. So I'm really thinking about this. So really not much to see here, unfortunately. All right, I'm not sure what this is. I hate that they don't really have a label. It just says, do something today to make a better tomorrow. I am a bullet journaler, so this looks very familiar to me. I've seen this type of spread on other people's bullet journal channels. I think this is a habit tracker. I'm not really sure. I have to do research and figure it out, but I really hate that this planner kind of didn't give you directions. I'm very much someone that needs like a reminder or guidance or some sort of hint, because right now I have no clue what this page is for. All right, on this side here, it says my bucket list. Now, I do have a short little bucket list, and keep in mind, when you read my bucket list items, some of it might seem silly to you if you're someone that's very successful. I am just starting out. I'm still learning. Everything's new to me. I'm not somebody that has like a whole lot of sales. If anything, I barely have any sales. Maybe I'll sell something every 2 days, but I'm not one of those people that is hugely successful. So these are all my bucket list items that are geared towards me. You want to think of what your bucket list items are for you. So just to give you some ideas. So what I did, since I post on many platforms, I have Poshmark, Mercari, Instagram, and YouTube. So I put little notes here in the little bubbles, like P is for Poshmark, Y is for YouTube. So just putting a little indicator of what platform that is. So my bucket list at this moment is to get at least 10 sales in a week. I have not had 10 sales in a week. If anything, I've had 5 in a week, but I want to break that barrier. I want to have at least 10. That's just the goal that I'm starting with right now. Start small and work towards big things. So I eventually want 1 million shares. I want to share 1 million of other people's closets. Yeah. And I want to follow at least 1 million people eventually. And on YouTube, I want at least 1,000 subscribers. I currently have 4, so a long ways away. And I also want 100 total sales on Poshmark. I think I have half of that, or just under half. So I'm working my way towards 100, slowly but surely. On Poshmark, I want to one day make at least $1,000 in 1 month. I am currently not making those numbers, still on the lower end, so that is like a bigger goal for me. So hopefully one day I can achieve that. And on Poshmark, I want to have at least 1,000 listings. So those are my goals for now. I have plenty of other bubbles to fill in, plenty of other bucket list items to come. My planner includes little stickers, goal deadline, goal achieved, blank sticker where you can fill in whatever blank you want to put in there. When it comes to planners and like journaling, I really like all these little extra things, like these little stickers. Very much a sticker person. These are the days of the month, and you have little tabs off here to the side. And I've only used April so far. I'm just kind of still setting it up. More stickers. Oh my gosh. Look at this cry face here. This cry face here. I just filled my car with gas, and it was $4.09 a gallon, which was terrible. I need to put that cry face on today's date to let me know that gas is brutal. Paying for gas is brutal. Huge fan whenever they include like a pocket. I don't know what I'm going to put in there yet though. All right, so now we have reached my April tab. It says be true to you. I'm trying very hard. I'm trying very hard to be true to me, so work in progress. This here says motivation, my routine. I don't really have a routine. Like, do I do shares every day? Do I do follows every day? Yes, I do, but I don't really have a set routine, but I'm kind of thinking I should, especially once my other goals come into fruition, and I mean my other life goals that I'm working on, not just like reselling stuff. once my other goals come into fruition, I'm going to have less time. So eventually I would like to have a set routine, like right when I wake up, share my closet, right before bed, share my closet, or, you know, something like that. So that's something I'm still working through, is finding a set routine, and it just becomes second nature. It's not something I have to make time for because it will already be part of my normal everyday schedule. So work in progress as far as routine. All right, so as far as my days, I inputted my days. There's not really much on my calendar now because I'm just starting to set this up. But one thing that I do is I made it a rule to myself that just because I'm just starting out, at the end of each month, the last day of the 4th week of the month, I cash out of my Poshmark and my Mercari, and yeah, and then I use that money to do whatever I need to do, whether that is pay some of my personal bills or to just have it sitting in savings. I do what I need to do with those funds, but I made it a rule to cash out every 4th week. And then if down the line I become more successful with reselling and I'm pulling in bigger numbers, then I will switch to more of like a semi-monthly pay schedule, where I get paid twice a month, or I pay myself twice a month and cash out twice a month. But right now I'm just to the point where I only need to do it once a month. Also in the planner, you have like a section of like where you can put like weekly details. This is just the 29th and 30th of April. This isn't the beginning of the month. I am utilizing this, but I just like make a note of like to-dos, like what do I need to do today? Oh, I need to inventory the things, those 10 things I listed the other day, or I need to like clean up my workspace, that sort of thing, or I need to purchase more poly mailers, that sort of thing, that I'm just putting to-dos in the weekly detail section. But the last part that I wanted to show you is this goal tracker. Now I'm trying this out for April, so I put down just like a few little things that I want to track of how often I'm doing things. So for example, I have sales, YouTube posts, Instagram posts, full closet share, closet listing, sharing others, at least 100 of those shares, follows, following others, at least 50 follows, and sourcing. So up here in sales, you can see April is so dead for me. I only have one sale for April, which is horrible. All my previous months, I've always had regular sales come in, like every day or every other day. For April, I just have one, and it's so pitiful, and it makes me sad. Like, it makes me sad looking at this. So YouTube posts, I am proud that I am posting a video every day because it's a new channel and you got to put yourself out there in order to get noticed and get subscribers and grow your platform, all those sorts of things. Instagram posts, I have been posting to Instagram. I know I posted something today and yesterday, but I haven't filled in those bubbles yet because I have to go back to my Instagram and see when I've posted things so I can catch up, because this is a new planner. Full closet share, that should all be filled in through today. So far I have been sharing my closet every day. I need to fill in those bubbles. I think I missed them on accident. Closet listing. I would like to list new items to my closet every day, but as you see, my closet listings are very sporadic, and I know they're sporadic. They're not consistent. It's just kind of like, oh, I feel like listing something today, or I feel motivated today, but I want to list at least a couple things every day. You can see the 2nd and the 3rd, I definitely missed listing things altogether, but hopefully going forward, I can have more of those bubbles filled. Sharing others 100 times. One thing that I'm really good at is sharing others and following others, and that's something I'm really good at. The follow others bubble, I need to fill that out for yesterday. Today is the 6th, I believe. I need to fill in that bubble for yesterday. Sourcing. Sourcing is also very sporadic. It's just a matter of, do I feel like going? Is there a current sale that's going on? And it's very sporadic. But I want to increase it. I want to go out more often to find more quality things and less bread and butter items, because I have a lot of those items. So I want to go sourcing more to find better things, clothing and hard goods. So that's something that I like to see. I like to see these little bubbles filled in. It gives me like an at a glance look of how I'm doing. And yeah, so that's what these bubbles are for April. I might switch this up come next month, but I'm going to see how I like it or if I don't like it. So far I'm liking it though. So that is my planner in a nutshell. I'm very happy I was able to pick this up for half price because if it was full price, I wouldn't have picked it up. But I'm so glad I actually have a reseller planner. I'm one of those people that's very much a list and goal-oriented person. So this planner really works for me. So let me know down below in the comments if you also have a planner for your reseller stuff. Other than that, thank you so much for watching. Please remember to give me a like and subscribe, and I will see you later.